Welcome back, everybody, to the Windy City Major here in the beautiful Gaelic Park outside Chicago, Illinois. I am Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Mike Jeffrey. We are the commentating duo all day long. Beautiful day, as you can see here, 86 degrees. And we've had an awesome day of paintball so far. Mike, what's been your favorite part of today so far? What play has really stuck out for you?
Man, that Austin Notorious match against Phoenix Rising was awesome. They went down 3 points and stormed right back with 4 unanswered points. They're playing really strong. Archie Barnes making snake off the break basically every time, and they're playing off that beautifully, which you love to see. So let's see if they can continue that here. They send Michael Kovar out to the snake corner. They shoot one CP player off the break, and they send Archie Barnes into the 50 snake side break. They've been working this in as well so as to be not fully predictable. Archie Barnes getting into the 50 snake. He's worried.
Wow.
Or 50 snake brick, and then Michael Kovar crawling up. Notorious loses 1. I think it's 4-on-3 in Notorious's favor.
I was going to say, what a great
4-on-2
shot from Kovar to get that kill before moving into the snake.
So CEP trucking down the Dorito side into the Dorito 3. He gets shot, so just one CEP player left alive in the snake side can. Meanwhile, Austin Notorious is in the 50 snake, in the 50 snake side brick, and CP is going to blow the towel.
Oh.
Dominant point for Notorious right there. They're really rolling now. We had Ryan Hosky from the Killers in here before, and he was talking about Notorious as a really momentum-driven team. So after losing their first 3 points today, they are coming out and dominating.
Yeah, so again, just amazing set we have here. Also Notorious versus CEP, and we also have Padres versus Royal City Seadogs. I believe the Padres put up a big win against A-Team earlier as well, which, I mean, A-Team's been looking dominant all day yesterday and into today. So it was definitely a loss that I don't think they expected to take.
Yeah, and Padres just had great break shooting, and Bounds, who's wearing number 15 out here, Cyril Akita's jersey. Cyril, a legendary snake player from the Northeast. Bounds taking that manner and playing great on the snake side over there for the Padres. If they can keep shooting bodies off the break, they should look good. But you got to watch out for Royal City Seadogs. Not a team to sleep on. They've also had good guns off the break at this tournament.
Yeah, and they made it deep into the last event as well. So some heartbreaker losses they've had, but hoping to pull one back here.
And they do shoot the Padres snake player off the break, going up 5-on-4 off the break. Royal City Seadogs staying short in the pocket with 2 players in the snake side can to start, then coming into the snake side tower, shooting inside. They also get into the Dorito wedge and make a huge run on the Dorito side into the 50 wall, killing Chris Straza out of the backfield as well. Another Padres player coming off. So Royal City Seadogs coming out here in dominant fashion with a kill off the break and then a deep run into the Dorito side. Great read by the Seadogs there. Just one body left alive for the Padres in the Dorito side can. He's dead. I think that's 5 alive for the Seadogs in a really convincing first point. You know, that's their game, is kill one off the break.
So I'm going to consider that first kill they got a commentary kill because you said how good he was doing, and then the first thing that happens is he dies. So also,
I'll take it.
Royal City Seadogs involved in some controversy yesterday towards the end of the day. One of the Royal City Seadogs was clearing their marker, shooting down range, and accidentally shot one of the A-Team players while doing it, causing a minor penalty. So that was a little bit of drama towards the end of the day. So glad to see they cleaned it up quite a bit today, and they came into today very serious.
You know, I've been to a lot of paintball tournaments, and every single time there's something that I've never seen before. Shooting downfield and getting a minor penalty before the point starts for shooting an opposing player, something I've never seen before.
Yeah, definitely one of those situations. Even they were surprised it happened. They were like, what are you talking about?
They were all upset. Whoever did it certainly didn't own it. I still think it's a big mystery. You know, it might have been the gunman on the grassy knoll. Maybe someone on one of these light posts over here lobbed one in downfield.
Maybe it was that old school story about the pro hit hiding in the woods.
That's Jeremy Salm.
It was Jeremy Salm.
Bring it back into paintball history. The woods ball tournaments of old. Archie Barnes running snake off the break for Notorious. He has not gotten shot all tournament long running snake off the break. But Notorious is going to lose a player out of the back center. Barnes has no one with him on the snake side over here, so he's going to have wire dominance. He can start doing damage on CP. CEP, I think, knows he's somewhere in the snake. They certainly do now. He misses his first shot on the snake side can.
Archie Barnes gets bounced on his first engagement, though, so tough break by the CEP player.
But what also Notorious is doing great is they're also playing off of the attention he's getting. They get into the Dorito 3, one CEP player coming off, so it's a 4-on-4 situation with Archie Barnes in the 50 snake. And Notorious also with a Dorito 3 player, so really strong field position for Notorious, but great gun battle kill.
Oh, wow.
Had no idea that Barnes was there, so it was a really good kill for number 17 on CEP, but then he immediately gets stitched up.
I don't understand how Archie Barnes
was Terrell.
Is the most patient and the most aggressive player in semi-pro right now.
Yeah, it's great. You know, he goes in there and he trusts in his team behind him. He doesn't believe that he has to win it all on his own, and that's a great trait in a snake player. Likes to do damage, but is going to wait for his moment to do it.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. Archie Barnes, I think, is the, besides Mike Mesa, but I think Archie Barnes is definitely the most impactful semi-pro pickup so far.
So I think it was a 2-on-2, but Notorious losing Michael Kovar off the Dorito side. I think it's just Archie Barnes. CEP has a snake corner, and they also have Evan Manners on the Dorito side. This is 37 laser in the snake corner, and Manners now coming onto Notorious' side of the field. He might go for the buzzer. Archie Barnes is going to bunker the corner. And then oh, wow, Archie Barnes.
No, he didn't get him. He shoots two, so it was a 3-on-1. Archie Barnes has a chance right now to win a 3-on-1.
Manners knows he's there, knows he has to protect the buzzer, so he comes closer to Barnes. He knows he needs to be able to shoot the back line. Barnes snapping over the top, gun battling like a maniac, up 1. Evan Manners, no slouch in the gun battle game either. He's on the Dorito side. You can see both players on your screen. Manners in that Dorito 3. Archie Barnes in the back center. That's Manners right now. He has to make sure that Barnes doesn't go to that Pro-Char bunker and hit the buzzer behind it. So Manners really has to be gun dominant here. If Archie Barnes puts him in for long enough, he can hit the buzzer, but Manners knows that exactly. Manners also in a tough situation, down 1. So Manners can't really retreat and try to get for Barnes's buzzer.
You can see here, Archie Barnes working on both sides, he is literally 5 footsteps away from hitting that buzzer and scoring this point right now.
But this is really smart by Archie Barnes. He understands the situation, up 1. Manners has to be gun dominant the whole way. He makes a move into the Dorito 1, tries to get lost, and then he shoots Archie Barnes.
Oh, wow.
So clutch from Evan Manners. Perfect situational awareness there. He's in a 1-on-1. He recognizes that Barnes is near the buzzer, so he can't go in. If Barnes puts him in for too long, he's going to hit the buzzer. So Manners stays gun dominant, makes a move back to the Dorito 1. Barnes loses him. He snaps him out and then walks down and hits the buzzer, tying the game for CEP. So clutch.
Both former pro players, but it looks like the refs are going to check his marker real quick as he may be shooting hot.
Orange Bucket Hat is the gun master out here. He's been checking the guns, chronoing.
That's a lot of chronoing going on right now.
Yeah, Orange Bucket Hat is really thorough, checking the guns out here, making sure everyone's ramping correctly, making sure everyone's chronoed correctly. Let's see if we get the thumbs up here.
We're reaching into a pocket for a penalty. What are we doing right now? I don't see a penalty being thrown.
I don't see a thumbs up either, though.
There's the thumbs up. All right.
So officially, CEP ties at 1-1. What an exciting point. CEP able to absorb Archie Barnes' run through. He gets 2, but he doesn't get 3. Evan Manners winning a clutch 1-on-1 and hitting the buzzer. Such great action out here on the premier field. You can see our remaining sets here. We got Austin Notorious and CEP, Padres and Seadogs. Next up, it's going to be Brawl and Phoenix Rising, Blast Camp and A-Team. Really strong sets to finish this day.
Absolutely. And, I mean, you can't say enough how every team needs that one clutch player. And Evan Manners is that clutch player for CEP.
Yeah, always alive, wins the big gun battles, big gun off the break. You know, not the fastest guy out there. Maybe not going to beat anyone in a 40-yard dash, but there when you need him.
Head-to-head, one-on-one gun battle. He's winning right now.
And that was just awesome awareness to know you can't give up dominance for 1 second. All right, now we're in Padres and Seadogs. Padres going to leg out to the corner. Bounds makes it wide on the Royal City Seadogs strong gun. Seadogs also going to lose their Snake Tower player. Cyclops off the break. on the early fill. So 5-on-4 advantage for Padres. Seadogs getting into the Dorito side tower. He's going to try to keep the Padres from getting into the snake. Meanwhile, the Seadogs going to fill out to the snake corner, matching the Padres down the wire. Padres filling into the Dorito side tower. So good secondaries out here for the Padres, up one body off the break. Now getting into the Dorito side wedge, playing heads up.
Great job here by the Padres, locking everything down, getting both players into that wedge, like Mike said here, and now launching into that 50-yard line on the snake. So the tower player on the Dorito side, seen him go. He's going to launch as well. They're going to try to trade him. Oh, he's going to run down. He's going to get him.
Oh, I think 57 Kutzler tucked in. I don't think he got him.
He didn't.
Shoots that Seadogs player. So now Padres are going to be up 5 bodies to 3. Now the ref is calling out Kutzler from that brick.
But great job by Kutzler picking up the move and shooting that player.
Yeah, so Padres with 4 live. They're in the Dorito 2, the Dorito side wedge, the snake side tower. Chris Straza in the snake side tower with 1,000,000 pods on his back, communicating, trying to figure out where these last Seadogs bodies are. Looks like they're in the snake side tower.
Running ref coming in to check
and
the
also
player
the
in the
Dorito
center.
3. He got caught in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Really bad penalty.
Major
right
penalty pulled right now.
So I think that's going to pull off the remaining. Padres. No, the Padres have one more bounds in the corner, and he's just going to hang out over the top. He's down a point, though. He just wants to see somebody. He wants to catch one of the Royal City Seadogs slipping. He know he lost all his boys.
All right.
We threw the towel.
I think Padres just threw in the towel on that one.
Oh, man. I don't know if they knew they had bounds alive.
I don't think they did.
You know why? But, yeah, Chris Straw's upset. It's really difficult to see all the way down to that snake corner. Bounds is upset.
He's shaking his head. He's like,
1-on-2.
I'm still alive.
But you know what? You know what? In a 1-on-2, if you're hanging out in the corner.
But if they don't know you're there, you catch one slipping, then you can reposition.
Right, you're right, yeah. That's a mistake by the pit.
Yeah, that's just that's one of those situations where hectic things are happening. You see the major go up. You're trying to count the bodies walking out, but you're also trying to preserve as much time as possible. I mean, those things are going to happen. That's a tough one, though.
I think they really didn't know they had another body alive, and it's difficult to see the far side corner from these pits.
So the major penalty that we're getting there, the update from the Ultimate, is player was shot in the arm, looked at it, and continued to play on and shoot the other player.
And the thing is, right, in that situation, it's a 4-on-2. The one thing you can't do is get a major. So now back into Notorious and CEP. CEP running to the snake side brick off the break. I think he got in there. No, he did not.
No, the CEP, his back player shot him in the pod on the way up, and then when he slid in there, the guy on the other team shot him too.
So twice shot, 1 team kill for CEP. Notorious stays short on the snake side. They don't send Archie Barnes out. They're trying not to become too predictable. Archie might not even be out here.
No, I don't see Archie Barnes.
Kovar is in that snake side can. They have
Sherman getting the spin up here up in the center.
Sherman in the snake side wedge, looking snake way. Another CEP player coming off, so I think it's 5-on-3, Notorious's advantage. But CEP slips into the snake.
Oh, no.
He's not undetected. Notorious is calling it. He's going to get blasted in the back of the head
here.
Oh,
great kill by Sherman.
Great job by Sherman. He's probably going to shoot the fill now. He misses Colin Cherry.
So Colin Cherry's going to wheel and deal.
He comes over the top, though. I think he kills someone out of the Dorito side. Sherman really moving nicely over there. Kills another on the Dorito side. So I think it's just Colin Cherry in the snake side can. I saw something fly off. I don't know if it was off the bunker or what. Cherry going to try to wheel and deal, but in a really tough situation. Sherman asking for a check
right now.
In the wedge.
And Sherman, absolute amazing athlete.
Cherry peeled off, and so CEP's going to blow the horn to go down 1-2 against Austin. Notorious really looking like one of the strongest teams out here.
Yeah.
Looking poised to make a deep Sunday run.
Super happy to see Sherman getting his spin out there. Absolute physical specimen.
And playing great.
Yes.
Like really dynamic up the center in the close, understanding the situation. He gets fed the information that CEP's in the Dorito 3, comes over the top and blasts him.
Yeah, great job. Love to see. I don't know if Sherman's wearing Bateman's jersey.
I think one of those guys told me that was the case.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, but that is Sherman, the old Shermeister, Sherman. Started this year off with STK, was a standout player for them. Unfortunately, STK did not do well. They lost a really close one to Excessive, which stopped them from moving on at the first event. Go into the Lone Star event, they have a terrible event. STK breaks up from there, and Sherman able to make it on to Notorious. So Notorious making some big pickups.
Yeah.
So with Sherman and then picking up Archie Barnes Jr. as well.
It could be risky to pick people up in the middle of the year. They could throw off the vibe on the team, but so far it looks like those are great pickups for them. Now the Padres down 2 against Royal City Seadogs, hurt by a penalty in that last one. They do get a kill off the break though, so it's a 5-on-4 advantage. Maybe 3 alive for the Seadogs. I'm not sure if anyone died for the Padres yet.
Didn't see anybody walk off, but the ref is in checking
another dying for the Padres or Seadogs. Just 1 alive in the Dorito 1 for the Royal City Seadogs. So Padres doing a great job of shooting fills.
Yeah.
In this point.
Absolutely. So
now they have Bounds getting into the snake, and it's just a matter of time before they figure out it's just that Dorito 1 left.
Yeah, great job.
Peeling him off.
I mean, Padres doing a phenomenal job adjusting their game plan.
Well, that last point, the game plan was fine. They had a 4-on-2 situation, and then they just got the major and blew the horn. So Padres shot themselves in the foot on that last one, but now it looks like they're going to make it a 1-point game.
Yeah. So, again, phenomenal job here. Looking up, down, all around. Ref's going to give them the thumbs up. So, good job by Padres putting one up. So, again, this is a much closer match. Padres bringing that one back after that bomb that went off last point. So, we'll see here CEP and Notorious. CEP down by 1, 9 minutes, 38 seconds left to go. Plenty of time here as the day is getting long. Beautiful weather right now. Cooled down a little bit.
Cloud cover.
Yeah, this is perfect weather. So, a lot of times, people don't realize the athleticism that comes out of these semi-pro athletes. A lot of these guys are in the gym quite a bit, physical specimens in their own right, and really just trying to prepare themselves for this crazy heat and weather.
It's not easy to strain yourself out here wearing a mask, to run and dive, the core strength required, the cardio required, and to do it point after point after pouring sweat, wearing long sleeve clothing, carrying paint on your back. It's a really strenuous thing to play 3 days of a tournament out here, to run as fast as you can off the break and crawl. So seeing a lot of really talented, hardworking athletes out here. CEP trying to keep 5 alive. FSU, Austin Notorious, sending a player out to the snake corner and then filling into the Dorito side tower. CEP rolling their guns.
Hopefully we can see CEP get a kill off the break here, or kill off the insert here where Kovar's trying to make it to the snake. They're really watching that angle right now.
Yeah, they have the Dorito 1 playing heads up. Colin Cherry's in the back center. He's probably looking to make a fill somewhere. It's not easy to stop the snake from there.
And Bateman storming down the Dorito side, too. He goes from Dorito 1 straight into the Dorito 3, so great job by him. He wants to go. Bateman, one of the more aggressive players. As you can see on this side, you see Kovar and Archie Barnes Jr.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's stopping Kovar right now. I think he has it if he wants it.
Yeah, everyone's
There's
so
some
focused.
paint coming off the pin, and now someone might have picked him up, but I don't think they have that tower or that Dorito 1 inside. Those are the primary spots to stop the snake. So you can see in that gap there's no one hammering that for CEP. So I think Kovar can take it if he wants it. However, Notorious is up a point, so they might be waiting for CEP to make the mistake. CEP does fill out to the snake corner, matching Notorious. Notorious has the snake corner on the inside. Let's see who gets in there first. Kovar is on the wrap on the snake insert, communicating well with his players. 2 CEP players walking off at once. Evan Manners and Colin Cherry, 2 of their biggest guns.
Frustration.
So Notorious now up 5-on-3 and storming down the Dorito side onto CEP's side of the field.
Another player
gun battling
off
with the Dorito 1. I think he just stitched that kid. Now he's running down. So Notorious breaking the game open on the Dorito side. CEP begging for a penalty. That's Cifuentes. He's going to get shot off the field as Notorious is just going to dominate Laser in the snake corner and take a 3-1 lead here.
Yeah, amazing move by Bateman storming down the Dorito side to get those 2 kills. So great job.
Oh, we got some. Oh, interesting. The CEP players tried to come out into the Notorious pit, And Notorious was like, nah, don't come into our pit, walk down field side.
So that was just a mental error. So CEP did pit on that side the last game. So just not really paying attention what pit they went out into. Probably a complete accident, but that just shows CEP's head is not in this right now.
Yeah, and it can be tough after you get shot. You're in your head. You're trying to think about what you can do better, how we can win the next point. You're down 2. So he's going to walk. They walked off on the wrong side, and Notorious wasn't having it. I give them credit for, defending their territory, defending their own honor.
Yeah, absolutely. So coming back in the field right now, Padres versus Royal City Seadogs. You can see this beautiful ProShar field that we are playing on right now. Now, that being said, so you're going to see the refs going to take a little bit of a technical timeout as we're trying to fill up some bunkers.
Yeah, these beams definitely need to be filled. It can really change the game. Paintball is a game of millimeters.
Looks like they're going to go for it here now. So trying to figure out right now if the snake is going to be filled up or not. So they're going to give it a little more time. They're going to go ahead and take a second. So here's what's happening right now and what you see the refs doing. So as the temperature starts going down, the bunkers are going to start deflating because the heat from the actual humidity and hot air outside is what keeps them overinflated. Unfortunately, as it gets cold, that starts to go down. So it is 86 degrees, partly cloudy, but it does not feel like 86. It feels much cooler than that right now.
I think it's dropped a bit, and that's why those beams deflated. And paintball is a game of millimeters, so when a snake player is crawling up, if those beams aren't fully inflated, his pack might be exposed when it otherwise wouldn't be. So good job by the refs to make sure that we have a fair and honest playing environment. You don't want these slouch bunkers affecting the gameplay at all.
It'll definitely affect bounce shots, too.
Now Royal City Seadogs are pointing at the bunkers they want inflated. Don't forget this one. Yeah, we're going to fill up a few bunkers here, so we're going to have a second, Vince.
Yeah, so while we're waiting, why don't we go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back here at the start of the next game. All right, and we're back here after a little bit of a technical timeout. The refs were able to blow up some bunkers. They're going to blow up one last bunker here, and we're going to get into this action. Again, great matches we've had so far all day today, and if you've missed any of the action so far, you can go back and watch it on the NXL Facebook page. Go to the NXL, go to the videos, and then you'll be able to actually see all yesterday's matches, afternoon and morning. And then on top of that, too, you'll be able to watch all of today's matches as well. So if you're a semi-pro team and you need to scout and you're making it into Sunday, go to Facebook.com/NXL. That is the place you can find all the videos on to scout your matches. So
yeah, and hit me up, Mike _Jeffrey 24 $50. I'll give you a scouting report. Just kidding. Unbiased.
Wow. So
here.
We're getting news right now that Evan Manners is suspended for the rest of the game.
Wow. For what?
For the pit situation.
Dramatic turn of events here in that CP set, but right now we are in Padres and Royal City Seadogs. Padres are going to lose 3 off the break. A travesty of a breakout for the Padres as Seadogs are going to get into the snake side break and the 50 snake. Just 2 bodies left alive. It's Bounds, number 15, and the snake insert. Someone on the Dorito side slips into the juice box, maybe undetected. 1 body walking off for Seadogs, so I think it might be a 2-on-3 in the Seadogs' favor.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 30 seconds here on the clock, so... Again, Royal City Seadogs doing a great job getting in. Oh, he's going to peel the back off that player. So great shot by, is this one of the brothers?
Yeah, Rizzardo.
D. Rizzardo.
D.
So
Rizzardo.
Great job by D. Rizzardo. Get down there peeling off the back of that last player. So phenomenal job.
So did we get any clarification about why Evan Manners is suspended for the rest of the match? It was because he walked into the wrong pit?
I think it was a little more than that. We can talk to the Ultimate and get some more clarification. But, yeah, not helping his case here.
Wow. So we're hearing that Evan Manners hit the towel from the other team's pit. So walked off the field and hit the buzzer.
Yes. So on an accident, he thought he was going into his own pit.
And trying to concede
it. Didn't realize when he looked up, he was surrounded by Notorious players.
Unbelievable. And then he hits the towel. So wild turn of events. Horrible mental mistake for Evan Manners. He's pleading his innocence. I didn't know. But he still made a terrible mistake, and he's going to get suspended for it and really hurt his team, who are down 2 against Notorious.
Yeah,
with 7:41 left on the game time, and now CP is without one of their best players. Archie Barnes going to pull up short at the snake insert. CEP going deep on the Dorito side to the juice box, and then filling up with Colin Cherry into the Dorito side tower to shoot Snakeway. CEP with both towers on the cross to try to hold off any Austin Notorious attack. Notorious gets out 5 alive, though, playing with the 2-point lead, 7:26. This game's not over for CEP, but they did lose one of their best players, which is going to make it hard for them to come back. They got a player in the juice box shooting from the right. He's shooting righty-lefty from the hip in the juice box on the Dorito side for CP. Now he's going to switch up that's a laser and try to take wire control.
Yeah, I think Sherman here, it is Sherman back up into that 40-yard line snake bunker, looking across. He wants to make the move to the 50. He's probing right now. Oh, but on the run, he catches it in the mass. So great zone control there by Colin Cherry as he gets the shot across.
Yeah, so just a little overextension there from Sherman, trying to make something happen in an unnecessary situation when it's a 5-on-5 point and you're playing with a 2-point lead. Great job by Colin Cherry getting into that wedge and holding the zone he's responsible for. CP also has Terrell, number 17, holding that zone. Now we got Laser shooting from the hip inside again with his right hand, which is interesting. Going to come out on the wire, looking to make that move into that Dorito 3.
Yeah, absolutely great.
CEP, it's becoming a big point for them.
Nice
dip out wide under the Dorito can, or the snake can's gun, understanding who's holding him up and moving correctly to get past that gun.
Yeah, so Colin Cherry, their amazing zone control, not letting anybody move into the snake right now as he's locking off that entire side. CEP filling up behind him, though, as Colin Cherry makes his way into the 50 juice box.
I think he drops the zone, though, for a second. All right, he switches back to it. Archie Barnes is in the snake insert, and you really don't want to go to sleep on him. Yeah. CEP also shoots the snake corner, so I think it's just 3 bodies left alive for FSU. They're in the Dorito 1, the Dorito tower, that's Marky Franz, and Archie Barnes in the snake insert, looking at 5 CEP players. CEP is in the Dorito 3, the center juice box, the snake wing, and now the snake insert.
Archie's going to go. There he goes.
Archie gets into the snake, and CEP is not positioned to stop him at all.
Oh, wow.
They need to fill out to the center or to the corner. Archie puts his gun down and loads. Colin Cherry coming off the field. Another FSU player coming off the field. That's Marky Franz.
Minor penalty being thrown over here.
So this is interesting. Archie Barnes gets into the snake 2 against CEP. CEP needs to hit the buzzer before Archie launches. Archie has no idea that CEP is behind him. Terrell is going to hit the buzzer before Archie Barnes figures out what's happening. So CEP going to cut into Notorious's lead. It's going to be 3-2 CEP with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, what a great job there. I mean, that could have been very bad for CEP.
Yeah, they went to sleep on Archie Barnes. That was Colin Cherry's responsibility, and then he died. No one on CEP picked it up. However, Archie Barnes wasn't able to figure out what was happening quickly enough. Down bodies there. No shade on Archie Barnes in that situation. CEP able to gut one out with really strong play on the Dorito side on that one.
Yeah, unfortunately for Archie, his players dying behind him, and that really hurt him. So
yeah, and just great progression up the center from Colin Cherry, peeling Sherman off, coming through. Great job by Laser on the Dorito side to make moves, get up the field, and get a couple key kills.
Yeah, so as we're going into the later part of the day, you can see the Seadogs getting really long. That is going to start playing a part in this game. You're going to see those higher-level players start looking at the Shadows before they start making moves.
Yeah, so the Dorito side is the Shadow side now. That's huge to see how your opponent is lining up. You can tell if he's going to be coming out on your side. You can tell if he switches inside. Good players know to make moves off of that. It's not going to be a factor on the Snake side. In the morning, that's what we see quite a bit of. Now we're looking at the Padres breakout down 2 against Seadogs. Let's see who wins this breakout. Running out wide, the Padres player. Not a great jump there. Not sure if that was bounds. I don't think it was. Seadogs, one of the best break shooting teams out here right now. 5-on-4 for Seadogs. They're in the outside Dorito, the Dorito tower, the back center, and now the Snake.
huge move by one of the brothers, Rizard brothers.
Yeah, D. Rizardo, number 10 for Seadogs, getting into the Snake 2, backing up off it, trying to find a kill from the Padres.
They know he's there, though.
Padres get into the Dorito side wedge. If Rizardo goes into the 50 Snake, that wing player for the Padres might be able to catch him in the pack, but he's not playing like he knows he's there. Rizardo can come up and murder this wing player for the Padres. The way he's lined up, he's not going to see it. Oh, man, he's not checking off his shots correctly. Now he sees it, blows him apart.
Oh, there you go. Great job from Rizardo getting the kill. I mean, that's 2 points in a row, though. He's been absolutely outstanding for them.
Yeah, really pushing the issue, playing smart. Seadogs, I think a lot of people sleep on this team because they're out there in Canada. They don't play every event. They don't have big name players. They don't have any old pros, but
they're
coming out here, shooting people off the break and making moves up the field. So shout out to the Royal City Seadogs for impressing some people out here.
Very impressed by their organization. We talked to them a little bit yesterday. We're just like, hey, we can't even make the first event because we're so snowed in Canada, pretty much. We can't even practice.
Yeah.
And so they come to the last couple of events. They do really well in Philly. They don't have the result they wanted. I believe they went in the first seed going into Sunday for their bracket, but unfortunately just got taken out in a really close match. And then now coming into today, I mean, they've looked good so far. Not had the tournament they wanted overall, but definitely looked very good, and especially these last 2 points with Rizardo leading the charge over there on the Snake side.
This is such a deep division, right? Padres beat A-Team. Now the Seadogs are beating Padres. Anybody can beat anybody out here. Now we're looking at CEP down 1 against Austin Notorious with 4:49 left. 2 in the back center for CEP, staying short on the Snake side. Number 16, I think that's Terrell. CEP does lose one body, and Archie Barnes, once again, 100% making Snake off the break and straight into that 50.
So,
however, Austin Notorious does lose one off the break, so it's a 4-on-4 situation. Actually, Notorious loses 2, so it's 3-on-4.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a huge problem for CEP right now. They let Archie Barnes Jr. get into the center. I mean, he is just... When you talk about Snake specialist, this is him. But Colin Cherry's backing up, though, trying to get that shot on Archie, so he's repositioned.
Well, it's less about getting the shot on Archie and more about not letting Archie shoot him in that tower. That tower is a death trap when they have 50 Snake if you're not out on the wire. So good move by Colin Cherry to back up and not give Archie a free kill. I think it's a 3-on-3 situation. Notorious has the Dorito side tower. The Snake side that's Kovar on the inside trying to keep CP in check on the Dorito side, and they also have the 50 Snake.
Look at this. So Whitman walking off right now from Notorious.
Yeah, so 3 players alive for Notorious. CP has at least 2. They have the Snake side and the Snake side tower. They also have Dorito 3, so 3-on-3 situation. CEP in control on the Dorito side, Notorious in control on the Snake side. It's really a matter of who gets the next kill here. I would like to see Archie Barnes get on the wrap here and try to shoot the Snake can for CEP. That's Laser making the move into the 50 wall for CEP. Now he's going to take another. Archie Barnes picks him up cross field, but he might have Marky Francis back. Laser on the wrap on the Dorito on CEP's side. He shoots the Snake side can for Notorious. So Laser might open this game up. Archie Barnes, understanding the situation, trying to get on the wrap.
So
now he's coming to CEP's side of the field.
Wow.
Colin Cherry's running at him. He catches Archie Barnes. Marky France picks him up. Colin Cherry gets him clean. Great point by CEP there. That's Laser on the Dorito side, opening that game up by getting 2 kills on the inside, pressing the issue. Archie Barnes counterattacking just a little too late. CEP with enough bodies to tie things up. This is high-level stuff we're seeing out here from Notorious and CEP. Evan Manners throwing his jersey down, wants to be out there, wants to be helping his team in this close match.
Marky Franz, a white smoke there, almost stopped that. But unfortunately for him, that Laser behind the player he killed. So as the player was storming down the 50, Franz gets the kill, repositions. Laser's just right there. So it's just too little too late in that situation. So that's a tough one. Now, here's the storyline going into this match. So Royal City Seadogs and Padres are in the same bracket. They are tied up 1.25 points differential. Whoever wins this match will get the number 2 spot in their bracket.
Seadogs and Padres?
Seadogs and Padres.
Wow.
So Blast Camp is the number 1 bracket. As of right now, they're the only team that's 3-0 in their bracket. But if Royal City wins, they get the 2nd spot. If Padre wins, they get the 2nd spot.
Win and you're in. Down 3 for the Padres right now. 9:28 on the clock all day. This is a huge point for the Padres. Got to try to win this breakout. Royal City Seadogs with great guns off the break. So Padres stay short and they shoot the snake off the break. So 5-on-4 for the Padres. They double up that snake can and keep it conservative. Now Bounds is going to break out. However, they do lose Chris Straza out of that snake side can. So it's a 4-on-4 situation. Padres versus Seadogs. Padres communication is great right now. Seadogs going to lose their back center player and get a minor. Padres are in business now. I think it's just 2 bodies left alive for the Seadogs. It's the Dorito 1 and the snake side can. Now just 1 body. It's Gidalowski in the snake side can. Padres in full control. They peel him off. They're going to cut the lead to 2 with 8:51. Exactly the point the Padres needed right there. They get the kill off the break. The Seadogs get a penalty, so the Padres can convert it quickly to cut the lead to 2, 8 minutes and 40 seconds left with a spot in Sunday on the line.
Great comeback there by the Padres. And Padres missing a couple key players as well as some of the starters for them. So bringing up some other guys from their organization, and it seems to be working out well for them.
Yeah, they're getting great play out of bounds on the snake side. Chris Straza carrying about 15 pods out on the break, doing a great job to communicate and shoot off the break.
So going in here to the pits, as you can see.
Number 9, that was Jake Seabaugh. He's wearing someone else's jersey, but playing really well. 57 Kutzler. He got a penalty earlier in this match, but he's playing well.
Got Rhodes.
Roros.
Yeah. That's right.
That was the mistake I made yesterday.
Roros. Doing a really good job out there.
That's Bounds in number 15, Akita's jersey. Their jerseys say dads on them. Their chant is daddy's home.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, a little bit of hoping to see a little bit of a Padres A-team rematch here as Padres and A-team played for 3rd and 4th at the last event, and A-team was winning, and they were yelling stepdaddy's home.
Wow.
Yeah, so quite a match right now.
They should have said not stepdad, dad who stepped up.
So hopefully to see one of those great rematches happening. As you can see here, Notorious on your screen right now. I believe that's Sherman Kovar and Archie Barnes Jr. Rodriguez is getting a spin, I believe, and looks like Marky Franz.
Oh yeah, White Smoke.
White Smoke, long hair, don't care.
Man. Archie Barnes playing great. Mike Alcovar playing great. It's the 2 behind him. Really tightly contested game here. This might be my favorite game of the day so far. CEP dramatically losing one of their best players, Evan Manners, who had pulled out a clutch 1-on-1 just earlier this match. Now in a tie game with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. Evan Manners just demonstrative over here. Hands in the hair, flopping around on the ground, can barely watch, wants to be out there with the CEP boys, affecting the outcome, but unable to after being suspended for entering the wrong pit. He looks over every time we talk about it. He hates it, I can tell.
All right, so with that being said, though, Notorious and CEP all tied up. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to go.
CEP kills Archie off the break, which I feel like we haven't seen all tournament long. They kill him going to the corner, but they lose one. Cifuentes up the snake side. No, that's Archie Barnes into the snake side break, but they also leave Marky Franz out of the back, so just 3 bodies left alive for Notorious. 4 alive for CEP. They're in both towers. They lose Colin Cherry out of the Dorito side tower. I think it's a 3-on-3 right here. No, Laser's dead too, so just 2 players left alive. Archie Barnes assassinates one and gets the other. Archie Barnes going for skulls and necks on a 2-person run-through right there. Savage behavior from one of the best players on the semi-pro field at this tournament.
Hey, savages eat for free, everybody. So I think they're going to...
Oh, yeah, Orange Hat is going to say, hey. You know, that was totally legal to me.
It is definitely one of those things.
I'm going to ask Rob, do you get penalized for targeting? Because he didn't put a lot on them. He just put them in painful places.
Yeah, I think it was the shooting here horizontally, and then I'm going to still run by you and shoot you in the back of the head. I think that's the But in that situation there, Archie Barnes, forward progression. He shot one player in the back of the head. The second player, he was shooting and trying to wrap around and get. So
people are pretty split on that gun high stuff when you're bunkering someone. Some people think it's in bad taste to put your barrel up high. Archie Barnes certainly had no qualms about it there. The CEP guys aren't in love with what just happened.
Yeah, not happy about that.
However, I love to see number 5 smiling. Tripp, no problem taking one in the back of the head. He seems juiced up by it. Now we're looking at Royal City Seadogs and Padres. Padres breaking out, staying short on the Snake side. They're trying not to let the Seadogs get a kill off the break. Both teams with 5 alive. Seadogs playing mostly back 5 with just that snake corner, snake tower inside. 2 in the back can for Padres, but now Bounds sneaks out into that snake insert. They also have the Dorito side wedge inside to stop any Seadog snake progression.
I'll say Seadogs moving up to both towers here now, trying to get those cross shots, and big move into Dorito 3 as the next player on the back can from the snake side splits out. But they do lose their Dorito side player, though. So great job by the Padres picking up that zone and that transition.
Bounds slips into the snake and gets to the 50. Seadogs losing another body off the Dorito side. However, Padres lose one, so it's 4-on-3 in Padres' advantage. Padres with the big advantage. Snake side, never mind. Commentator's curse. He gets killed. It's a 3-on-3 situation now. All the Seadogs players are on the snake side. They're in the snake tower, the snake can, and the snake corner. Padres are in the back center, the small Dorito on the outside, and also the snake insert. So fairly even position, but actually Seadogs are clustered on the snake side. They do have that snake tower, which can hold up movement. I would like to see the snake can for Seadogs try to make his way back over to the Dorito side. Meanwhile, the Padres really need to think about pressing the issue on the snake.
Yeah, phenomenal job here so far by the Padres. Identifying the situation, moving up on that Dorito side. Now they're shooting over top, trying to get that drop shot now onto the tower.
And the center is very vulnerable for the Seadogs right now. He comes into the Dorito side. Ref calling the Padres player, snake player, out from across the field. However, the Seadogs lose someone simultaneously. A 2-on-2 situation. 6:40 left on the clock. Padres down 2. Both Seadogs players on the snake side. The Padres have someone up the center and also the Dorito 3.
I think the Seadogs player here in the corner is running low on some paint, too. As he
makes a move
back
into the snake. No one picks him up. He almost shoots the Dorito 3, but doesn't quite. Oh, the second Padres player is in the Dorito brick. So both players on the snake side for Royal City Seadogs. Padres now trying to make a
what a
move
shot.
He gets picked up. Padres player trying to make a move to the Dorito side, but he's going to get diced up.
Oh, Galawaski saves the day as the Padres player shoots the back center player for the Seadogs. Thought he was going to go hang the flag. Didn't realize Galawaski had moved out of the corner into the snake and just turns and roasts him. So great clutch play there by Galawaski to hang the flag there and save the point.
Well, he's not going to hit the flag. He's going to kill time off it. The Padres finally towel it. So the Seadogs are going to go up 5-2, 5 minutes and 52 seconds left. Padres were in control of that point and threw bodies away. They had the advantage off the break. They blew up the Seadogs Dorito side, but unable to convert in that situation, losing gun battles. Man, great action on this premier field right now. Back and forth points.
So, I mean, Seadogs Padres, win or go home. Right, that is the story right now. So in semi-pro with our brackets, they're only taking the top 2 teams, no wild card, having 20 teams. So it will be a situation where if each team will have the top 2 from each of their brackets. So they're fighting right now. They're fighting to try to be that number 2 spot in their bracket.
Yeah, and really a gritty point by the Seadogs. They lose their whole Dorito side. The remaining 3 players are all stuck in the back on the snake side, and they're able to gut it out, dink out the Padres. Now we're jumping into CEP Notorious. CEP down 1, 2 minutes left. Huge point right here. Looking at Colin Cherry. He's about to try to shoot Archie Barnes, who looks like he's going to go to the snake insert off the break. However, CEP gets into the snake off the break. He's going to go straight into the 50.
Sherman storming up the middle there, getting into the center wedge on the Dorito side, shooting cross. They're trying to pick up that snake player right now.
Yeah, he knows he went in there, so he's going to try to catch Laser being sloppy once Laser gets on his stomach, but he gets caught down the wire, I think, by Mike Alcovar.
He got bounced off the head. Not sure if he's hit.
There's paint on him. They might have come off the bunker. I thought he got shot. So tough death for Laser. Switching over to the Snake side. He's been playing the Dorito side most of this match. Head ref loudly pulling Sherman off the field. Lucky he doesn't catch a penalty there. Notorious still has 3 players alive.
He's checking his head. There's a giant hit on his face.
Archie Barnes in the Snake insert shooting inside. Michael Kovar in that Snake side can, trying to keep anyone from getting wide on the Snake side for CEP. You're looking at CEP, 60 seconds left, down 1. They have 1 player on the outside small Dorito and the Dorito 1. CEP needs to get on their horse right here. They don't have time to roll their guns and shoot cross shots. They need to go. 48 seconds, down 1.
Yeah, Colin Cherry walking off head down right now as no CEP players are pushing the pace right now. 41 seconds.
But now we see Cifuentes getting on the other side of the field. Exactly what they needed. Michael Kovar, I believe, picked it up, though. It's 3-on-2 for Notorious with 30 seconds left. Cifuentes gets, love to see it, gets right on the wrap. He's loading a pod, doesn't have time to look inside. He's seen if he has anyone with him. And now Kovar trying to call his shot, 18 seconds, launching on the Dorito side, goes CEP, but they're doing it individually. There's 4 Notorious players alive, not 3, and it's going to be too little, too late.
Cifuentes is going to get blown up and assassinated by Kovar.
Kovar puts it, boy.
Oh, that's definitely a penalty.
Wow.
All right, wow. So
Kovar turns around and shoots a shooting player.
Be careful. So that's going to be I believe it's going to be a major penalty going on right now. I think they're going to call a major on Kovar.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a major.
Not sure though. We'll get the final call, but yeah.
Thumbs up on the flag hang. So Notorious is going to win this match. Although that's a major in the last 30 seconds. If it's a major, that's a swing point.
If that's a major, so wait, so minor on each team. So okay, so we're getting a call here from the Ultimate right now. They're saying 2 minors
on Michael Kovar.
Yeah, so they're going to call 2 minors on 1 player. He bunkered Cifuentes in the Snake 1, heard Cifuentes talking, turns around and shoots him. Refs decide not to throw a red flag under 30 seconds left, which would have been a swing point. But CEP hates the call. I'm not a fan of the call.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, so here's what I have to say, right? This is why calls like this are so important, and the refs had such a hard job. So a major penalty under 60 seconds is a swing point. So if they call a major penalty on Kovar, it's an automatic swing point for CEP, tying the game up. So,
but I don't think the refs should think about that. I think they should call the penalty based on what they saw, regardless of the situation.
Absolutely. I'm saying if it went the other way, that's what would happen. In this case, with it being 2 minors, no real damage done right now to
because they had enough players to absorb 2 minors.
Yes. But isn't 2 minors a major? 2 + 2 = 1? Is that what we're?
Yeah. They had 4 alive. If they had 3 alive, it would have been a swing point. CEP livid after having Evan Manners suspended, and then Michael Kovar turning and shooting a dead player and not getting the major call.
And tensions rising as Archie Barnes Jr. did assassinate 2 of their players as well. So the point was over, so that's why. All right, so getting some clarification from the Ultimate here. So essentially when all of that went down, the point is over. The 10 seconds had run off the clock. The end buzzer had went off. And, Kovar decided to give him a little extra love in the end. So
now we got the Padres versus the Seadogs with the Sunday spot on the line. Padres down 3 with 5 minutes left. They lose 1 off the break. That Seadogs shooting the shooters just really fantastic out here. They have 5 alive. They sent 2 to the Snake Can. Padres getting out to the small Dorito, talking with his tower player, trying to figure out what's happening for the Seadogs.
Absolutely crazy points we've had out here so far today. 5 minutes left in this match. again, just in case you're tuning in now, you can watch back all these matches all day long. Big story here for this match is going to be whoever wins goes in, whoever doesn't goes home. So big time action happening right now. Royal City Seadogs versus the Padres.
Padres down 3 and down a body. They have some advancement up the field into both towers. Now getting into the juice box on the Dorito side. They have to push, even though the Seadogs are up a body. Oh, but they do kill the Dorito side wedge for the Seadogs, evening it up at 4-on-4. So the Padres in business here.
Yeah, definitely.
Ideally, you want Bourne to get in, bounce to get in the snake here. He is catching some heat. I think it's just the snake hand that's holding him up. He should be able to put him in and go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for to see what's going to happen.
They have to play with pace right here. I know they need the point, but you're down 3, 4:27. You don't want to allow 3 minutes to come off the clock here, which is exactly what the Seadogs are trying to do. Seadogs in the snake corner, the snake can, the outside Dorito in the back center. Padres in the Dorito 3, both towers and the snake insert. Bounds now looking to make the move. Padres also getting into the Dorito side wedge. Now Bounds goes.
Great move here into the snake.
Takes a big bite, looks down the wire.
So Padres has to understand that player's there, and they do. They're chopping the lane off right now, trying to stop him.
Yeah, but don't worry about the snake corner. Just go.
Just go. Absolutely.
Oh, geez. Tough death out of the snake side or Dorito side wedge for the Padres in a gun battle. So it's 3-on-4 now. Padres down bodies and down 3 points. Seadogs playing in the back line, content to get time off the clock.
Yeah, this guy has to go right now. He has to
get the Padres inside. Player you can see there in the Dorito 3, the back center on him, wraps, tries to get a shot in the back center, doesn't connect. He also has that small Dorito in front of him. Now, Seadogs getting into the snake. Padres know they're there. Bounds calling a shot. Oh, I think the Padres lost both players on their Dorito side. Now the Seadogs are trucking down, or Seadogs are trucking down. He's going to shoot the snake in the side of the head.
Yeah, wow.
Go up commanding 6-2 lead with 3 minutes left. Entering desperation mode now for the Padres. Got to blow the towel. They do.
Mercy rule time here, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still thinking about it from down 3, need 4 points. You know, you're under that minute a point situation, but it's not impossible. You know, it's really when you get under 2 minutes that things start to feel impossible here. It's certainly highly unlikely. You got to start running snake off the break. They really didn't play with the right pace there. They got into Dorito 3. I know he had the back center holding him up, but they go into snake 2. They have 50 snake all day, and he doesn't take it. Really got to understand the situation here for the Padres.
Yeah, so we are in X-Ball for this point. So the previous game between Notorious and CEP is over. Notorious will take that win, potentially putting CEP into a position where they may not move on. So that being said, obviously Notorious done really well. They will go 3-0-1 for the tournament, putting them the top seed in their bracket. So they're for sure moving on. CEP, that puts them at 1-1-2 with a negative points margin. And Phoenix Rising, if they come out and they get mercy ruled, there may be a chance CEP makes it in.
So Phoenix Rising is 2-1 right now?
Phoenix Rising is 2-1 with a +1 points margin.
Okay. Who are they playing?
They are going to play next. Good question, my friend. I really believe they're playing Brawl in the last.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be Brawl, Phoenix Rising, Blast Camp A-Team in the last set of the day. So, yeah, I mean, CEP, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Yeah, but you also had that miracle against Blitz that was a little controversial go your way. So I don't know, maybe everything.
Yeah, miracle.
Evens out in the end.
Miracle's a good. That's a good way to say that with all the craziness that was happening. So. Yeah, definitely some wild matches we've seen out here so far. Great matches, though, as right now, again, Royal City Seadogs and Padres taking on each other as we have 2 minutes, 59 seconds left in this match. Give a shout-out to our sponsors real quick, providing this amazing experience for all of you at home. ProShar Paintball, Planet Eclipse, GI Sports, HK Army, LoneWolfPaintball.com, Dive Paintball, Stuff Air, and DLX Lux Technologies. So if you're in the local area, feel free to stop by the event, Gaelic Park here outside Chicago, Illinois. as we are here at the Windy City Major, 5th stop in the NXL Series in 2022. Again, I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Mike Jeffries. We appreciate you tuning in. If you can, like, share, comment, follow, subscribe. Share all this out as we're coming to the last couple minutes here of this Padres Royal City Seadogs match. But stick around. We do have one more set left after this as we're looking at Seadogs on the breakout.
Seadogs with elite break shooting so far in this tournament. Let's see if they can shoot a Padres player running deep off the break. Padres pushing it on the Dorito side. Not sure if he made it in there. Seadogs also running deep.
Ref signaling a player out.
Both teams lose one off the Dorito side. It's a 4-on-4 situation. Seadogs get out to the snake corner.
Yeah,
that's going to make
job.
it difficult. Oh, they lose another, so just 3 alive for the Seadogs. Padres need to play with a lot more pace here. They don't have time to shoot out of the back line for very long, although Seadogs do lose another. Oh, ref running in with a red flag in his hand. Just one Seadogs player left alive. Oh, no. 2 alive. 1 in the snake can. 1 in the snake corner. He did not.
I didn't see it go up.
Yeah, it was the player on the Dorito side.
Yeah, Padres now on Seadogs side of the field.
But he gets shot by the snake corner player. I think that was Gidalowski. They do lose their snake can player, so just the snake corner, but a successful point by the Seadogs. Now the Padres are going to run in, hit the buzzer to go down 3 with 2 minutes left.
So there's one.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. I mean, you need at least one 30-second point. You know, not a 45, not a minute. You need one pure 30-second point to get it within 2 with 90 seconds left. Make it doable. So, you know, the thing you see out here with a lot of these teams in situations like this is they say, we're going to play aggressive, we're going to push, but they push as if they have more time than they do. I understand they don't want to throw their bodies away, but down 3 with 2 minutes left, you really have to be on your horse. You can't hang out in those back bunkers and shoot the cross all day. At a certain point, you just got to ride or die, run and shoot, and go into loaded zones and hope that those guys miss.
Absolutely. So as we get a little recap of the morning matches here, it looks like PB Fit's going to take the top spot for their bracket. And then right now there's a conversation between Arsenal and Crisis as who's going to get that top spot. We will find that out later today. And then moving on to the second bracket, Blast Camp hasn't played their last game yet, but they're looking poised to take that first spot. Anything can happen there, but right now Padres and Royal City Seadogs in contention right now to see who's going to take that second spot. A-Team, if they can come out and win big against Blast Camp, that makes that bracket really messed up as there puts a couple different teams potentially getting that number 2 spot. Next one is going to be Notorious. They're going to go 3-0-1. They are going to probably get the top spot there in that bracket. Now the battle right now is between Phoenix Rising, depending on what they can do. CEP or Blitz, not out of it yet. Could potentially get that top spot, but Phoenix Rising in that spot right now. And then Chicago Distortion, absolutely dominant performance. They're going to get the number 1 spot in their bracket with Newbies in the number 2 spot. So we will see Chicago Distortion, Newbies, and PB Fit for sure tomorrow. The rest of it is going to be decided after this last set.
Always dramatic on Saturday afternoon. The anxious watching of the scores coming in. Padres now down 3, 2 minutes left. They have to go. Love to see this. Strong up the center. Rolling guns, but they're unable maybe to shoot the Seadogs out of the snake corner. Unable to get a kill off the break, so it's really going to be tough for the Padres. They're not playing with the correct body language here.
Didn't see anybody walk off yet, so good 5 on 5.
Oh, no,
as I say
a major
that.
penalty on the Seadogs. Exactly what the Padres need. They're
Looks like
pulling both bodies. They're going slow.
They're pulling another
I think
penalty.
He's going to pull another because they came off too slowly. So now the Padres are going to come trucking down. They need to run. They need to figure it out. They're yelling flag. So they're going to go down 2 with 120 left. This is not over.
So if you don't understand what just happened there, the refs call a major penalty on a player. They go to pull the second player out of the back center. He doesn't want to leave. So they pull a minor on him for not leaving. So, which opened the door up completely for Padres to come back. We have 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go. So now Padres only down by 2, plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of time to storm back.
118, so you still have to play on your horse, right? You can't hang out in your bunkers too long. You still need to
I'm hearing from Rob that the snake corner player for Royal City Seadogs was called on a major penalty for wiping.
Wow.
Not just playing on, trying to ditch one. Really bad spot to try to ditch one.
Yeah, right in front of the pit, right in front of the ref. Probably not a good idea.
Well, and also it's fine to go down one body and be 4-on-5 in that situation. Trust your boys. Taking three players off the field at once is exactly what the Padres need.
So crazy move there, crazy turn of events for Royal City Seadogs. They looked like they were going to have this one in the bag, but then squandering the lead right now.
I kind of had a feeling about this one, Vince.
Yeah, you
I know
did.
I'm the optimist, but I kind of had a feeling about this one that things might turn in the Padres' favor. Royal City Seadogs right now really want to get a kill off the break in this situation. Padres, again, need to play with pace. You know, they had started that one a little slow. They got the gift of the major. They need to understand that 118, it's not long enough to win a methodical point. You need to win chaotic points out here. So that means you need to create chaos. And the way you do that is with deep runs, immediate wraps, and maniacal gun battling, right? Not going into your bunker, rolling the dice, right?
Great advice from Coach Mike here, letting everybody know what they need to do in order to win this point. Now, if Padres pull that exact game plan out, this might be a situation where I'm going to be careful. I might lose my co-commentator. They'll be bringing you in to help co-coach the team.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we get some offers in that DMs. I could really use it.
So that being said, though, all of you out there that want to hit my my co-commentator from the DMs, no, he's mine. You cannot have him.
So Padres now heavy guns off the break, looking for a kill, and then storming into the center.
They get one.
They get one. Out of the corner, the back center doing gun surgery. They send Bounds into the snake side. Running ref coming in on the Seadogs back center.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, he doesn't call anyone out. Padres going on to the Seadogs side of the field, coming through. I don't know if he got anyone. 3 alive for the Seadogs. I think I see at least 2 walking off for the Padres. Bounds needs to get on his horse. He can't afford to stay here.
Ref is double checking, still clean.
Still 3 alive for the Padres, and their chances are dwindling by the second. Just 2 alive, and they're in the back line.
Yeah, 3 alive here for Royal City Seadogs, holding it off as they get a player out to the snake corner.
See, this is what you can't do if you're the Padres. You can't stay in that bunker.
Oh, 30 seconds now on the clock,
what
ticking
are you shooting
down.
at? You're trying to dink out the snake corner right now? It's not going to happen.
Push, die on your swords. What are you doing right now?
Good for Royal City Seadogs. They've had great break shooting, punching their ticket to Sunday. A futile late attack by the Padres. They need to watch this tape and know this is way too late.
I mean,
Seadogs are going to play on Sunday, a Canadian team. They can't play every event, and I'm happy to see them. They earned it with their break shooting.
I was going to say, if I'm Christ right now, the coach of the Padres, I am getting ready to blow up. Oh.
Yeah, and doing dishonor on Cyril Kitto's jersey, if you ask me. But, you know, the Padres, they almost had that comeback, but they just didn't. They played like they needed 1 and they needed 2.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Happens all the time.
So that is man. What a mistake there. Mental mistake. It happens. Like you said, it happens all the time. Happens all the time to the best players out here too. So just not going to have enough time to try to come back. Again, 4-6. And just that will end it. So Notorious here will take the win. A controversial win over CEP. A lot of shenanigans going on in that match.
Yeah, that late call was
and Padres going to take the win. Royal City Seadogs going to take the win over the Padres. So, again, I'm Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball, joined here by Mike Jeffries, out here at the Windy City Major, 5th stop of the NXL Tour as we get ready to go into the last set of the day. It's going to be Brawl versus Phoenix Rising and Blast Camp versus A-Team. Stick around. We will be right back with more.